Hello guys, today we are going to discuss conditional rendering in React. The conditions are handled in the same way in React as in case of JavaScript, or you can say in plain vanilla JavaScript. There are four methods through which conditional rendering can be done in React. Why do we need conditional rendering? The reason behind this is that if we want to show or hide some HTML, that is user interface, based on some conditional rendering is required. So there are four approaches through which conditions can be handled or conditional rendering can be done in React. First approach is the simple approach of if or else. Second is with the use of element variables. Third is using the ternary conditional operator, and the last one is short circuit operator. So in this video tutorial we are going to see all these approaches of conditional rendering one by one. So I would like to go back to the Visual Studio Code, and within the components folder I am going to create a new file named usergreeting.js, and this user greeting JavaScript file is going to be a class component using the React snippet RCE. And I would like to remove the named export. Now in this user greeting within the JX, I am going to include another div tag which will display welcome Amit. Save this file, go to app.js file, and first of all comment this one. We want to include the user greeting component created just now within the app component. So we would like to comment this, and now we are going to include the newly created component user greeting, which was the class component, and don't forget to import at the top. So import user greeting from components folder and user greeting. Save this file and have a look at the browser. The browser should show the message hello Amit in the UI. It is going to compile. It will take 1 or 2 minutes depending on the processor you are using. So what I am going to do here is that I would be displaying some message within the UI or the browser based on the conditions. That is, we want to show or hide some HTML or UI based on the conditions. So the browser is refreshing. And we are able to see the message welcome Amit rendered in the browser. Now what we would like to do is that, as I have explained earlier, we will be suppose before I jump to the if else statement, I would like to show one thing more. You want to write here welcome guest, but out of these two, save this file, and in the browser you can see that both of the statements are being rendered, welcome Amit as well as welcome guest. But what we are going to do here is that based on some condition we have to display these messages. So first of all, I am going with the rconst react snippet to create a constructor, and we will define a property of the state here named as is logged in, and the value will be false, we can say here. So save this file, and now based on this, so see, so we'll be writing here if this dot state dot is logged in. So if this condition is true, we want to display, so we want to display return div tag. We will be displaying in the UI the message welcome Amit, and in the else part, else will be returning another div tag, and which would be responsible for displaying the message welcome guest. So at this moment of time, we would like to comment this return statement with the shortcut key Shift Alt and A. So these are some of the commands which you should practice in Visual Studio Code. So we can comment the multiple lines in Visual Studio Code by pressing the shortcut key Shift Alt A. Now because this save this file, because the is logged in property here is false, so it should display the message welcome guest in the browser. So you can easily observe here welcome guest is displayed. So if we change this value of is logged in property to true, it should now display welcome Amit. So you can see here now welcome Amit is rendered in the browser. So although this works fine, but we can see the render method is a little bit crowded, and instead of using the if statement in the state property, why can we use the if else statement in the JSX, that is on the message welcome Amit or welcome guest? The answer is no, because if else statements cannot be used within the JSX. In React, this only in the JSX only provides the syntactic sugar to object construction or function calls. So this is the reason why we cannot use the if else statement within the JSX. So now we would be going to the second approach, that is called the use of element variables. So first of all, within the render method, we are going to comment again with the shortcut key Shift Alt and A, and we will now make use of a element variable. So we create with the use of let keyword a variable called message, let message, and now we'll be using the if else statement, that is if this dot state dot is logged in property of the state. If it is true, we are going to assign the value to the message variable div tag, that is welcome Amit, and else again curly braces, message will be assigned the property, sorry, the element div and welcome guest. Now if the is logged in property is true, it should display welcome Amit, otherwise welcome guest message should be shown onto the browser or the UI. Now you can return the message. So we'll be writing here div tag, and within this div tag we are going to render the message within the curly braces. So message. Now save this file. And have a look at the browser, because the is logged in property is set to true here. So the message welcome Amit should be there in the browser. So you can see welcome Amit is there rendered in the browser. So if we change this is logged in property value to false and save this file, it should display welcome guest in the browser. So as expected, the message welcome guest is being rendered in the browser. So this is the second approach, that is use of element variables, where variables like message here are used to hold or store the elements. So this is the second approach. Although this second approach also works fine, but there are two more approaches. The third approach we are going to discuss here is the conditional ternary conditional operator. So we are going to comment this here again with the Shift Alt A, and we are going to use the ternary conditional operator. So we will be using return statement and return this dot state dot is logged in. So if this question mark, if this condition is true, we are going to return div welcome Amit, and then we'll be having let me go to the next line, and now we'll be using colon, and we'll be again returning the div tag and welcome guest here. Now we save this file. And how this ternary conditional operator work is that, first of all, this statement, this dot state dot is logged in, will be evaluated. If this first output of this first operator is true, the second operator is rendered in the browser, that is welcome Amit will be displayed in the browser. Otherwise, if the first operator value of the first operator is false, that is if the value of is logged in property is false, welcome guest will be displayed or rendered in the browser. So if we can see here, the value of the state property is logged in is false, has been set to false here. So welcome guest message should be there in the browser. So see here, so it is as expected, the welcome guest message is there. Now if we change this value of false of is logged in property to true, the message welcome Amit should be rendered in the browser. So as we can see, the welcome Amit message has been rendered in the browser. So this is the third approach which we can use. So because it looks clean and it looks fine, it looks clean, so in most of the cases we are going to use the third and fourth approach. Now we are in a position to discuss the fourth approach, that is of short circuit operator. Unlike the ternary conditional operator, if the first operator is true, something is rendered. If the first operator is false, other thing is rendered. But in short circuit operator, if the either we are going to display something or nothing. So let us see how this works. So again we are going to comment with the short circuit key, shortcut key, Shift Alt A, and we are going to use now the fourth and the last approach to render some HTML or UI or render nothing. So how to use this? We'll be using again the return statement, return this dot state dot is logged in ampersand and div tag, and here welcome Amit. Save this file, and as we can see, the value of the state property is logged in set to true here. So first of all, this operator will be evaluated, that is the value of is logged in will be evaluated. If it is true, then the control goes to the second operator and that is also evaluated. Yeah. So if the here the value of is logged in property is true, so the message welcome Amit should be rendered in the browser. So as we can see in the browser, the welcome Amit message is there being rendered in the UI. But if we change this value of this is logged in property to false and we save this file, nothing will be rendered in the browser. As we can see here, nothing is being rendered in the browser if the first operator has been evaluated to false. And one more thing, if the first operator is being evaluated as false, the second operator will not be evaluated because it is not going to affect the final result of the expression. So we have discussed all these four approaches of conditional rendering and how the conditional rendering works in React. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next one.